and then drain the country, and the infrastructure's fucked up, everything is ruined, and then call them savages and they're too slow, and then every year they're taking billions and billions of dollars out of Africa.
Unless we are poor, we are not going to work for cheap for them. So they make sure we are poor, so we are cheap labor.
Mm-hmm.
That's why the global south is always like forced to be poor.
Yeah, I'm happy, and what's funny is Macron said he is the president of France. Emmanuel Macron. Emmanuel Moron. He said Africa cannot run itself.
And he's their liberal.
Without France.
He's their liberal.
He's liberal?
They're liberal, yeah.
He said...
Well, even liberal white people are still racist sometimes.
Oh,
a lot of times.
Whites they have that privilege, like...
Yeah.
You know, black autonomy...
They're the passive racists.
Right.
Like, they're like, oh, no.
Black autonomy has always been a problem for many whites. Black happiness, black self-sufficiency has always been a problem for white people if they're not included in it. Mm-hmm. And then when they don't get included in it, we end up being called names. Look at these people, those people. Yeah, they're always noisy. They're this because there's no participation. Whenever there's no white savior shit, they go, this was bullshit. This was whack.
Even in the movies, they always have to have
movies. Sometimes even in Black Panther, the first Black Panther, they had a white guy trying to save the world. I go, God dang, we can't get away from these motherfuckers. It's like it's like when people say, oh, you went to a black da-da-da-da. Yeah. Oh, can we get that? Can we go in? Yeah. We don't give a... It's just call it black, whatever. Yeah. This is the result of civil rights, the result of Jim Crow, segregation. It's like, it's black, but it's okay if you want to come.
Yeah.
But we're surprised you're here.
Yeah.
When a white person comes to a black event, you know, which is not a new thing, but when they come and they go, yo, I was the only...
Yo, you saw that video? I think maybe you sent it to me. It was the two white kids at like the black circus.
Yes.
Yeah, that perfect example. And everyone was so welcoming.
Universal.
And the little white kid, the white kid was having like the time of his life. And no one was like treating him. It was
and the
like,
father said,
we gotta stop doing that shit. Y'all did see sinners. We keep inviting everybody to our shit. That's how we end up getting taken over. Now they'll fuck around and turn around and copy the black circus and make it some white shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta stop doing that, inviting everybody to the damn barbecue. We too welcoming of everybody. You know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't welcoming to us. We gotta stop doing that shit. Hit the thumbs up button. We watching Godfrey We Trust here on Charles Audience World. I'm gonna come back with my reaction. Thanks for supporting the channel. Hit the thumbs up button.
It doesn't matter what, and I like that because there are people, whites on there, white folks that are trying, that are like going, why? It doesn't matter. We're all the same. My son had a great time. They treated him more like, that's how black folks are.
Yeah.
We're like that. It's much hell. I'm telling you, the shit. If they were to show on film, I just think what has happened to black America if they were to show it on film, nobody would be able to stomach it. We'd all leave the theater. Like, the fuck? Think of the worst shit you can think about with black folks that white folks have done it.
Yeah.
From raping to eating us, they eat us. Eating us, making our skin, making shoes with our skin. They have
crazy shit.
Stuffing their coats with black people hair to warm themselves. Eating us.
I didn't know that.
Black kid does alligator bait.
Cannibalism.
Yeah.
The worst shit you can think of.
Yeah.
They've done it. And guess what?
People's hair for warmth. That's weird.
We still kind.
Resilient.
We're still kind though.
Yeah.
Because we are just naturally, we have hearts, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
that,
just do. If you cool with us, we're like, nah.
Right.
We still go, yeah, no, they're cool. We don't care about somebody's color.
That's what
the only time. Hold up. The only time we care about somebody's color is just we go, oh shit.
Yeah.
It's somebody white. Are they going to do some fucked up shit to us?
Right.
We go, that represents our pain. When we see white, it represents our pain. So a lot of times we're looking at white people like, are they going to be racist? Are they going to be cool?
Yeah.
You know, are they some assholes? Are they some evil motherfuckers?
An insecurity.
Yeah.
You know, are they going to not let me here? Are they going to call the police? Because they've been doing it.
Yeah.
They can't help it. It's always an inferiority view of us. Like it's always oh, here come the black people. It's always a fucking event when we walk into a room. It's like,
shouldn't
you know
just
what I
be-
mean? It's
Yeah.
like we've been around you for a long time, and we were here before you on this planet, thousands of years before you, and you're still funny acting when I walk into a fucking room.
Yeah.
It's like, enough of that. That double take. You know the double take?
Yeah.
You ever do the double take? When you walk into a cafe, it's a double take. Like, black person here. Now
Right.
it's like,
They do that shit.
oh, it's just, and they always stress, we're all human beings. We're all, but then, bitch, stop doing the fucking double take.
When I walk in.
Stop
right.
doing the double take. Why are you surprised black people are here, bitch? We've been here. Fuck you. And all these neighborhoods that you gentrify, ho. You gentrifying shit. Black folks were here first. Latinos were here first. And here you come double taking shit that you took over, and then you get mad when someone moves in on the shit you took over. That shit is fucking retarded. And they teach this shit in these families over and over and over. And then the paranoia kicks in because America was once all brown. It was all Native Americans. They wiped it out. And now there's this whole thing of, we got to keep it white. It's panicking. We're not having, not
Because
enough.
they're slowly becoming the minority.
And
They're importing.
7% of them, 7% in the whole world, 7%.
They're bringing Africans, the white people.
No,
from
I know that. 7% of them
Yeah.
in the world. The fuck is going? And all billions of us, the majority, are fighting amongst each other to
Yeah.
be them,
Yeah.
to be the people that shit on you.
Yeah.
That
And they run every damn thing. How the fuck do they do that? By terrorizing the world. Shit, that's how they able to take over. They terrorize the world, nigga.
is
It's not even
fucking
to beat them, bro. It's just
retarded.
literally
Shit,
hard
them
to
motherfuckers
hate each
terrorize
other.
the
That's
world.
what I'm talking about. When you see Indian person, first thing you go for cash. When you see a Muslim person, first thing you go for is jihad. When you see a black person in America, first thing you go for is like, is he going to rob me? Because those are the things that taught us to believe in.
They taught you, and then after a
And
while,
now we
hold
need to
on.
be
Then
figured out-
after a while, you get around black people, and they ain't robbing your asses, and you still fucking act up. You got plenty of black people that look out for you 1,000 times. We do shit for you all the time. We pat you on the back, we look out for you, and you still got the fucking nerve to make a judgment on us.
Yeah.
Or sometimes it's always the coworkers. People will say, I have black coworkers. Sometimes white people are contextual with their shit. I have my friend Maria. She's a black girl. She's my coworker. We go out to lunch. We party. But then they'll be in the neighborhood and some random black person, they go, what are you niggas doing here? Whoa, what about your coworker? That's my coworker. That's different. I know my coworker.
Yeah.
So just because you don't know a black person, they ain't shit now. It's like we have to be like it's like being a famous black person.
Right.
Yeah.
I need you to be famous for me to see you in any kind of
Human, right.
like capacity.
You gotta be Michael Jordan or Kobe. Yeah.
It's Mayweather.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, he's cool. He's cool because he entertains me. He's Mike Tyson. He's Michael Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Busta Rhymes.
Right.
It's Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But then there's a kid playing basketball on the court. All of a sudden he's noisy. All of a sudden it's like a sickness, man.
Yeah.
I call it negrophilophobia.
Of course you're gonna have.
Negra, I will say it again. This is negra philophobia. I meant negra because it's better, negro.
That's like when it was some kids that moved into this neighborhood and the kids were playing basketball in the local park, and I guess the white lady was complaining about the black kids, and she asked if they even lived there, and she said, no, my parents just moved in, or his uncle just moved in or something like that. Well, who is your uncle? And then she called, she's like, I don't believe it. Your uncle doesn't live over here, whatever. You don't live over here. I remember this was in the news. And she was harassing these black kids that just moved into the neighborhood, in this wealthy neighborhood. And so she called the police, and then the police came. Well, who's your uncle? And then the uncle came. I think it was like Robert. It was some famous person. I want to say it was some famous athlete that showed up. I don't know if it was Bo Jackson. It was somebody big. It was a huge I don't want to say Michael Jordan. It was somebody, but it was somebody like Magic Johnson, somebody like that. I forgot who the famous person was. So when he showed up, Because they went and got him. He was like, "What's going on?" He was like, "Well, if your nephew, if your I forgot who it was. It was a couple of the kids that was with him. He was like, if your kids would have just said that they were related to such and such, this wouldn't have gotten this far. So he got to be related to some famous NBA celebrity, some wealthy celebrity black. We have to, it just can't be some kids just playing basketball. So it had to been a note. These kids didn't belong to this famous rich black person. Then police would have been involved. You would have lied on them. You would have got them shot, arrested. You see what I'm saying? But yeah, so she said that shit. If they would have just said that they were that they were Magic Johnson's nephews or so whoever it was, I'm just throwing in Magic Johnson. Then I wouldn't have had to go this far. All this could have been resolved had he just announced that I'm such and such nephew. So he has to be a famous black person for you to leave him the fuck alone and let him mind his business. Don't call the cops on him. Stupid shit. Yeah, we gotta be famous to get respect for these motherfuckers.
Philophobia is too easy. Negra, sort of like the feminine version of black in Spanish.
Yeah.
Negra philophobia would be negra phil. Phil means to love, like Philadelphia, city of brotherly love.
Yeah.
Negra phil, to love, philophobia, and hate. The hate and love and hate of black people.
Yeah.
Negra philophobia. That's what the fuck y'all got.
That's an insecurity.
It's an insecurity, but it's almost you think about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years of putting people down, and hundreds of years of you thinking you the shit. I don't blame them for talking that way, because they've been trained to go. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but even when the evidence shows you otherwise, like all the European countries wouldn't be shared if not for Africa. Like every single one of them, including America.
All of Europe would collapse without Africa, period. They run on the fuel of Africa, period. But they made sure they hid that from us.
Yeah.
They would hide it. They didn't want you to know. Because we were like, why? How does Europe get all these diamonds and shit? I used to think like Europe was full of diamonds. Like, wow, white people just get nice diamonds and shit. You didn't think about it with Africans. You just didn't. You just thought, okay, no clothes, loincloths, spears.
Yeah. Because that's what they teach you about Africa. They teach you that Africa is just a land full of no water and electricity.
And then you find out these
and they done stole everything.
Fucking savages robbed Africa robbed India. And the Benin, if you ever heard of the Benin Kingdom, it's one of the most ancient African kingdoms. They have a bigger wall than the Great Wall of China. No one talks about the Benin. Yay! Hey, Mike, check it out.
I've never heard of it.
The Benin Wall.
Where is it? I know it's in Africa, but
look up West Africa, not too far from Nigeria. Okay. So West Africa, it's like one of the most ancient civilizations, and they have how the Great Wall of China.
Yeah.
There's the Benin Wall. Look at that.
Shit.
There's the Benin Wall.
Can you see that from space too?
I'm not sure. Hey, can you? Is there a description on the Benin Wall?
No, that looks like a compass or something, like an engineering device. It doesn't. It's not just
engineering. Exactly. The motherfuckers knew what they was doing.
Yeah, it's not just some
wall.
What is that thing they got in England? Those like stupid rocks on top of
Stonehenge.
Yeah.
This is from Godfrey We Trust. I'm gonna play the whole video. Y'all gotta go to his YouTube channel and check out his podcast. I like to watch Godfrey's podcast. He's really good though. Y'all should check him out. But he always spazzes out on white folks. That's why I like to watch him. But not just that, but you learn stuff. You see he's doing history and shit like that. That's what I'm saying. Y'all go to his channel, you'll learn a lot of stuff from Godfrey's podcast. I just want to make sure my mic was on. A lot of times my mic be off and I be talking. Anyway, so y'all can go check him out. And if you get a chance, Godfrey and Godfrey We Trust. That's the name of his podcast. Yeah, motherfuckers want to look at us like we the crooks and they done robbed every damn body. You know what I'm saying? I hate that. I remember one time a girl called me the N-word. And this is back when I was with TMZ. And I've told this story before. And we was shooting Michael Jackson and I bumped into her. She said, "You fucking N-word?" I'm like, wow. And she running behind Michael Jackson's car and got Michael Jackson tattooed on her arm. Got a black, but I'm like, but he's famous though, so he's not me. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. Anyway, what I think about this video. Leave your comments and subscribe to Charles on Israel. Hit the thumbs up button.